What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. My name is Dash Lifestyle. Kindly, for watching me for the first time, remember to subscribe, like, share, and also comment. To my returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back and watching my video. Thank you so much for the love and support, and greetings to my brothers and sisters all the way from Caribbean country. So guys, in today's video, I want us to watch this video from one of our Caribbean leader. He has come out and exposed the hidden secret about Jamaica and Haitian slavery. So kindly guys, watch this video, then I'll be back with more comment.
Jamaica was the Caribbean's largest slave market. The British imported into Jamaica 1.3 million Africans. At the end of slavery in 1838, there were 300,000 remaining. The question has to be asked then, how do you reduce 1.3 million people to 300,000 after 200 years? Less than 25% survival. Slavery in Jamaica was genocidal. When the British Prime Minister, Mr. Cameron, visited Jamaica, he did not wish to speak of the colonial past. Britain had taken Jamaica from the Spanish in 1655 and had ruled Jamaica until 1962, when Jamaica forcefully demanded its independence. And so he said, there will be no apology for slavery, there will be no conversation about reparatory justice. The French president, Mr. Colonial, had also visited a Caribbean colony in Guadeloupe. He too said there will be no apology for slavery and there will be no reparations. But he was in Guadeloupe to open a multi-million euro museum dedicated to slavery as a gift from the people of France, so that the African community in the French islands could see the horror of slavery displayed in their museum. He went on to add that France owes the people of the Caribbean a debt of gratitude. But this gratitude would not be expressed in either an apology or in any form of reparatory justice. All of this came against the background of what had transpired in 2001, when President Aristide of Haiti demanded the return of the 150 million francs that France had insisted that Haiti pay for their own self-liberation. You may recall that Haiti had fought a war of liberation, declared their independence on the 1st of January 1804. The Haitians were the first people on this planet to give Napoleon Bonaparte a whipping. And in return for this whipping, France insists that if the Haitians wish to be recognized as an independent nation state, they will have to pay compensation to their former enslavers. 1825, the Haitians are celebrating the 21st anniversary of their independence. France had refused to recognize Haiti as an independent nation. All the slave-owning nations of the Western world, Britain, Spain, Portugal, Holland, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, the United States, all said they will not recognize Haiti until the French recognize Haiti. The French said, if you want recognition, you pay for it. The Haitian people in 1825 had therefore a decision to make on their 21st anniversary. There were parties in Port-au-Prince, but there were also French gunboats in the harbor. The Haitian cabinet met and agreed that they wished to be reinserted into the international community, and this reinsertion would cost them 150 million francs, which is 21 billion US dollars in contemporary money. This money was paid, agreed to be paid, and was paid to the French government over 100 years. This extraction of economic value out of Haiti in the first 100 years of its nationhood crippled that nation. In some years in the 19th century, the payment to France in reparations accounted for 60 to 70% of the foreign exchange earnings of that nation. Aristide asks for the return of this money to the people of Haiti. He wrote to the French government, government to government, calling for the return of this money. The French government invaded Haiti. Aristide was overthrown and removed from office. His successor, his first public statement was that the claim for reparations and the repayment of this money was a criminal act and removed from the state. And therein was the end of that conversation.
So guys, I hope you have watched that video from one of the Caribbean leader. He has come out and exposed how the black people, they are being treated in Haiti and also in Jamaica. We have seen how these people, they went through during slavery, but yet the colonizers, they have denied to pay the reparation. The other day, Jamaicans were asking the reparation from the colonizers to pay for the damage and what they did in Jamaica. But the colonizers, they didn't want to hear anything about paying the reparation. They denied to pay Jamaica its reparation, the same way which it is happening in Haiti. The Haitians also, they were demanding for reparation from the colonizers to pay for the damage for what they did during the slavery. But the colonizers also, they denied to pay the reparation. And this, it has been going through when these Caribbean country, they are trying to ask for reparation, the colonizers, they don't want to pay them reparation. And you have also heard what this Caribbean leader, he came out and said, these people during slavery, they took away our brothers and sisters from here in Africa. They came and took almost 1.3 million slavery from Africa to the Caribbean. And also, they see that we have managed to bring a lot of slavery from Africa to Caribbean. So they reduced the population from 1.3 million to around 300,000. This is to tell you that the colonizers, they did a lot of bad things in the Caribbean. They killed almost 1 million black people in the Caribbean, because how comes these people, they brought almost 1.3 million slavery from Africa, and yet they came out and say the slavery, it is the slavery, the black slavery who are in Caribbean, they are 300,000. Where are 1 million our brothers and sisters? And you have heard what this leader from Caribbean, he has said. He has come out and said these people, they did what we call genocide. They almost they reduced our brothers and sisters from 1 million people to 300,000 people. This is tell you that these people, they don't have a good intention with the black people. And also, this is the same way what they are doing in the Haiti. Up to now, Haiti is still fighting for its freedom. Haiti is still fighting for these colonizers to leave their country, because the people who are benefiting from Haiti, they are these colonizers. The colonizers, they don't want to leave Haiti alone. And that's why our leaders, the African leaders, the leader from Kenya, let me just say our Kenyan leader, our Kenyan president, also, he's becoming a puppet from the colonizers, the same way what it is happening in Jamaica. The Jamaican prime minister also, he's becoming puppet to the colonizers, because these two countries, Jamaica and Kenya, they are taking their soldier to Haiti to fight our brothers and sisters. You can see, the other day Jamaica sent its Jamaica Defense Force to Haiti to help the Kenyan police who are there in Haiti fighting for the black people in the Haiti. And yet we have seen that Haiti is trying to fight for their freedom. Haiti is trying to fight back their country so that they can enjoy the benefit of their country. And you have heard what this Caribbean leader, he has come out and say, when Haiti, it is when the leader from Haiti, he is asking about the reparation, this leader, he won't be allowed to lead anymore. They will find any reason to remove this leader. So when these people, they are seeing the leaders from Haiti, they are not becoming their puppet. What they do, they remove the leader and put their leader who will be controlling. And that's why Haiti, they are tired of seeing their leaders becoming puppets. That's why Haiti, Haitians, they are fighting. And yet, the colonizers, they are using our fellow brothers and sisters, our fellow black people, to come in Haiti and fight our brothers and sisters in Haiti. They are using our Kenyan police. They are using our Kenyan police to go in Haiti. They have taken our Kenyan police to go in Haiti to fight the Haitians, the black people in Haiti. They have used the Jamaican police. And yet we have heard the history about how the Jamaicans and the Haitians people, they were being treated during slavery. In Jamaica, in Jamaica, it was the center whereby all black people who were taken from here in Africa to the Caribbean, they all ended up in Jamaica. After landing in Jamaica, and then they were being distributed to other Caribbean countries. And yet, we as black people, we are being used to fight against our brothers. This should stop. And also, you have heard what our Caribbean leader, he has come out and say, these people, they came in Jamaica. They took the treasures thing in Jamaica. They took the minerals and most valuable thing in Jamaica. The same way what they did here in Africa. They came in Africa, they took the treasures thing and valuable things from here in Africa, and they went them to their country, and they have opened the museum in their country. So they want us black people, when we want to see what happened during the colonization, we are going to their museum to see our treasures thing that they stole from here in Africa. They make us to pay to see our treasures thing in their own country. You have heard what our Caribbean leader, he has come out and say, these people, they have took away our most valuable thing. They have gone and built a museum in their country, and yet they want us to pay and see the things they stole in the Caribbean, the things that they have stole in Haiti, the things that they have stole in Jamaica, the things that they have stole here in Africa. They want us black people to pay. And yet, when we are asking for reparation, they don't want us. They don't want to pay reparation. They don't want to pay the damages that they did. It is now the right time for us black people to stop fighting each other. Our leaders, we should stop becoming puppet. We should stop being controlled. Don't let these people control you. Because right now they have made our Kenyan police and Jamaican soldier to go in Haiti to fight our brothers and sisters. These people, they always use us people against fighting us people. They don't want to see black people uniting. The reasons to why the Haitians, they are fighting, it is because of them. It is them who cause all this fight, what is happening in Haiti. And yet, they want to bring the black soldiers, the Jamaican Defense Force, the Kenyan police to the Haiti, so that they can fight and try to bring peace and order. And yet they're the ones who cause all this, what it is happening in Haiti. Instead of them coming in Haiti and try to stop and leave Haiti alone so that Haitians can stop fighting, they're the ones who are causing this, and yet they're using our black people against our black people. This should stop. How many times I have told you, black people, we should stop fighting against each other. We should support each other. These people, they are using us. They're still using us. They don't want Haitians to be an independent country. You have heard the history of Haitians. These people, when Haitians, they want to be independent, you can imagine, they are telling Haitians, if you want to be independent, if you want to be on your own country, you need to pay. I wonder, you need to pay for your freedom. Guys, Haitians, if they want to be free, they need to pay. so that they can be included as an independent country. This is to tell you that these colonizers, they are still not happy to see some of the black country being independent. The same reasons to why also they don't want to leave Jamaica, because right now I understand Jamaica, it is the head of state also, it is the French, the European, the queen, she's still the head of Jamaica. So Jamaica, it is not yet full independent. The same way that Haitians, they are fighting, they want them to move to, they want their country to be independent. This is to tell you that the black country and the Asians, you need to fight for your rights. You need to remove the colonizers. You need to be independent. And also, your leaders should tell these people, the colonizers, to pay for the reparation. They need to pay for reparation. They need to pay for the damages that they caused during slavery. These people, they ended up killing almost 1 million people, black people, so that they can reduce the number of black people who are in the Caribbean. Where are 1 million black people? Where did they went? So it is now the right time for us black people to come together. The black people from America, the black Americans, the black people from Caribbean, Afro-Caribbean, we need to come together. We need to support our Asian brothers so that we can help them to fight these colonizers. These people, they are moving with our thing. They have built their museum with our treasures thing from here in Africa. They are generating a lot of incomes with our treasures thing from here in Africa. They are boosting their healthcare. They are creating more jobs with our minerals, with our treasures thing from here in Africa. And that's why a lot of African country, a lot of black people country, they don't have a lot of jobs. It is because of these people, they came and took our treasures thing, which it was meant to help us as African people. That's why they have made their country, they have created more jobs in their country. They have created more jobs to their children. They have boosted their health care in their own country, living with our treasures thing, leaving our African nation, our Caribbean nation, healthcare to be poor. And these people, they are having our black human being scales, the bones in their museum. But when they are coming here in Africa, when they found out that one soldier from United States, from Europe, from the colonizers' country, is missing, they will look for this soldier everywhere. They will make sure that no African will sleep without finding their soldier who is missing from here in Africa. But yet, they are having our bones, our human being bones in their museum. This is to tell you that these people, they don't appreciate us black people. They always want to see black people being down. They don't want any black people to rise. That's why they are fighting so hard our African leaders to make them to be puppet, giving them money so that they can betray us. And that's what happened during slavery. They came here in Africa during slavery. They pay our leaders who were there during slavery so that they can capture their fellow black people and sell to them. And that's why so many black people from here in Africa ended up being in the Caribbean. They ended up being the black Americans. It is because of them paying our leaders. And our leaders were betraying us. They became greedy and sell our brothers and sisters from here in Africa. And yet they still also practicing this up to date. Look what they are doing in Haiti, in Haiti. Look what they are doing in Africa and in Jamaica. They are turning the leaders to be puppets so that they can give them our soldier to fight our brothers from Haiti. And they are the ones who are sponsoring, they are the ones who are paying our soldiers to go and fight in Haiti. This should stop. So kindly guys, I don't want to talk too much. Subscribe if you haven't, like this video, share and comment. See you on my next one. Bye bye.